No star. When I was in my really early 20s, like most youngsters at that age, I was really nervous about being successful, doing well in life, making it big, all of that. And every now and then I would freak out a little because at 20, you're supposed to have all the answers to all of life's questions already, right? In the middle of these mini panics, I would find myself saying, if I could just have half of my mother's strengths and abilities, I would be fine in life. Just half. You probably already know what I'm going to say next, probably because you've already said some version of this yourself. My mother is my hero. As a matter of fact, she's my superhero. The things I have seen her do and accomplish for our family. I mean, I can't even count the amount of times I've literally seen her make something out of nothing so it could benefit our family. I mean, we lived in a tiny cramped space at my grandmother's house till I was about 11. My mother said she wanted us to have our own place. And in what felt like no time in my 11-year-old brain, we had a 2-bedroom house in Portmore. My mother said we needed a reliable car. And poof, she made it happen. Actually, a couple of times she made that one happen. No matter how tight things got from time to time, we always had the things we needed. And uncheap or basic either. We had good quality stuff. And my brothers and I never had to hold our heads down or feel like less than anybody else. Matter of fact, I think a few people actually thought we were rich, like we had money. I mean, even traveling overseas. I don't know how my mother did it. But we traveled abroad a couple of times when we were young and had great trips. And looking back now, I am genuinely amazed. In case you're wondering, yes, my father was around, but I have to be honest, my mother was the driving force behind our family. My father made a few bad choices that left the bulk of the responsibility of raising our family on my mother. And like a true superhero, she not only rose to meet the task, she hit home run after home run. And she did this while working as an admin assistant, making exactly what you think an admin assistant makes. Like I said, superhero. If she told me she was going to open a portal to Jupiter in our backyard tomorrow, not only would I believe her, I would turn up and prepare to have my mind blown. Because if she says something is going to happen, it's going to happen. Facts. Now, as a father of 2, I am equipped to appreciate the magnitude of what she did for us, and I really don't have enough superlatives to describe it. It's funny because I feel like if she wanted to, she could have been a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. That's the level I fully believe she operates at. And I feel like she put her personal aspirations aside so she could give her children the best life she could. And it's my job, no, it's my duty to honor that sacrifice. Anyway, back to my original point. I used to say that if I had half the ability my mother had, I would be all right in life, perfectly fine. Then one day, I don't remember what I was doing or where I was, but the story of Elijah and his servant Elisha popped into my head. For those who don't know or follow biblical stories, Elijah was a great prophet / miracle worker who did some truly outstanding things like raising the dead, bringing down fire from heaven, stuff like that. When he was nearing his time to leave the earth, well, he didn't die. He was taken up in heaven for those who know the story. So he didn't technically die. But anyway, when he was nearing his time to leave the earth, he asked his servant Elisha, "What do you want? What do you want me to bless you with before I go?" And Elisha asked to be able to do twice as much miracles as Elijah did. Long story short, Elijah blessed Elisha, and Elisha went on to do twice the miracles Elijah did. So with that story in mind, it dawned on me, why am I asking for half of my mother's ability? I should be asking for twice her ability. And that's exactly what I did. And call me crazy, but I fully believe God heard me on that one. I feel like I have the ability to make things happen for my family, to be as successful as I want to be. I mean, I've won awards, received promotions, traveled, did things I can't imagine 20-year-old me would have ever thought I would have achieved. God gave me a gift, and I'm determined to use it to honor my mother's sacrifice. And more importantly, show God that he didn't waste a blessing. So people, that's it. Sonia Davis, big up yourself. Jano Star, I am who I am because you are who you are. And I hope I'm able to make you proud. And again, you are my superhero.